Hey there, in today's video I want to do almond nails. I'll be using these tips that I got a while ago that I seem to not use much. I already put them on and I did file down the area that will be on my nail so that it's a little flush, and I also reshaped them into better almond nails because these ones are more stilettos. So I'm gonna first go on and apply primer onto my natural nail because I am going to be using acrylic. Oops, don't apply primer the way I'm applying it because I am definitely touching my skin and I don't think that's healthy. I am going to be using this Lily Angel Nude 1 color that I bought at a local beauty supply store. This is how it looks. I am just going to be doing Frenchies with this color. I don't even think I've used it before officially, like on a set, but I think this is going to be exciting. I have delayed doing these nails. I haven't had nails on my right hand for a few days, almost a week at this point, and I'm just glad I'm finally doing my nails. Like, there's something about me and doing nails. I gravitate towards doing nails when I'm not feeling good, and it kind of feels like every time I am filming or every time I edit my videos, I'm like, whoa, I'm always sad, you know. But it's because when I'm not feeling good, I do something to cheer me up, and at this point it's doing nails. So I noticed that. I'm like, oof, every time I edit my videos, I'm always like, hey, I'm feeling a bit down today. And I'm like, oof, probably my subscribers are gonna think this girl is just a sad little girl. But you know what, adulting at this point is just not exciting. I didn't sign up for this, okay? Like, ooh, these are all the stresses that I didn't anticipate. Like, what? You know? But I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful that I have something that I can do when I'm not feeling my best. And yeah, nails have been my therapeutic way of dealing with things, because right now your girl can't even go to therapy. Like, it's so expensive. But you know what, we'll get there. Like, this kind of language has to stop. We need to stop speaking this way, because if you want something, just speak it as if it already is, okay? And believe that it's already done. So I believe that I'll be fine. I'm okay. In fact, I'm okay. I'm just going through a rough patch. Anyway, so let me do this Frenchie. You know, I could just apply acrylic on the whole nail and do Frenchie with gel polish, but I guess I just like being extra, and because I haven't done nails in a while, so this is like good practice. And you know how I like my Frenchies, I build the apex with the nude color because I don't like to encapsulate my Frenchies, to be honest. I really don't. I'll try my best to do my best. Alright, so I have all the Frenchies on my nail, just like that. I'm just gonna file off the Frenchie. I'm just afraid that I'm a bit heavy-handed, clearly, because no matter how soft I'm trying to file these, look at that. The nail tip itself, I don't think I'm heavy-handed. I just think the nail tip itself is a bit too soft, and maybe the combination of the nail tip with the monomer or whatever is making it a little too soft. And oh my goodness, it was just so hard to work with the acrylic because it is so cold and it is so runny, and I just had to wait for each nail to dry because it would flow out of shape, and I would have to wait for it to get to a point where it is semi-dry for me to move on to the next nail. So this is taking me longer than I actually anticipated, and I'm not liking it. So let's see what we can do to fix that. Okay, I came up with something right here. Because my room, or the room where I do nails, is very open, like it's an open plan kind of room, I realized that, you know, putting on the heater, like, it would take so long for this place to get warm, if it will ever get warm. It's such a cold place, and I really did not feel like moving the whole setup to my bedroom, because there at least my bedroom can get warm quicker. So I put hot water in the blue and white container, and I put the damping dish inside the warm water, and I think it's helping because at least this is not runny. This white is not runny right now. It's easy to apply, because I should have thought about this with the the Frenchies because, oh my word, the acrylic just kept on flowing from side to side, and I just had to keep on, like, no matter how dry the bead was, when I started working on the other nail, the shape of the Frenchie was a little too smooth, and I had to go back and just make sure that I press it back to shape, and it was just so frustrating to work with. Why are the hairs here? Oh my gosh. So I had to come up with something, and I guess this is how I'm gonna work with acrylic right now. I might have to put my top coat into the warm water because remember from the last video, the top coat was too hard and there were no bristles on my brush. So I'm gonna put the top coat in hot water as I file the nails, just so it gets warm, and if it's frozen then maybe it defrosts. I don't know. I want to see what will happen at this point. But anyway, let me carry on doing this off camera, and then I'll come back when I am done with this application. Okay, so I have the nails filed right here. I went ahead and filed that off camera. I almost got carried away and did the nail set offline, but here I am. I am actually using base coat to smoothen out the nail before I do what's supposed to be a simple nail set, but for some reason I have a feeling it's not gonna be simple because, like I always say, anything simple is not really that simple. So let us hope for the best. I did put this base coat in hot water. It has never given me problems, but I thought I might as well just do the same for the base coat since I would put the top coat in hot water. So I really want to see what the difference is. Alright, so I'm just going to use gel finishing wipe to wipe off the tacky layer of the gel. It's very tacky. It's actually holding on to the lint-free wipe. I should just say they're wipes because these are full of lint. Can you guys see the two-tone of that nude? I did add a bit of nude here, so that's why you can't really see your Frenchie really well. Also, excuse the noises outside. I don't know if schools are closed or what, but I kept quiet for so long, hoping they stop making noise. But they won't seem to keep quiet. I'm going to be using these Windy Beauty colors, and I'm just going to put a blob of each on the mixing palette. Just okay, this one looks gray more than blue, but that's fine, and I'm putting the small amounts because I just want to test this out first and then see how that goes. Okay, so I am gonna try and do this shell type of design. I think the nice part about this is that it doesn't have to be perfect, but one thing about me, I'm such a perfectionist, so I'm gonna overthink this even when I shouldn't, and I think I already am messing it up. Oh my word. But let's try and make this work. And I'm also not cleaning the brush in between the colors so that they blend better. I don't know if blue was a smart color to go with, but that's what I'm gonna go for right now, and I'm gonna do the same to the rest of the nails and cure that. Okay, so we have that on all the nails. I actually like it, but I'm just feeling like the nude is a bit too light for the blue, but it's okay. I'm gonna use this glue gel to do the shell design. I'm gonna try my best because I've never done that before. I'm gonna do blobs, and let's see if I can get this right. Oh my gosh, this child outside is so chatty and is so loud. I feel like this glue gel is a bit too runny for what I'm going for. I don't even think you can see what I was going for. I'm gonna wipe that and do one blob at a time because this is too runny for what I'm going for. Okay, so I figured it out on the thumb. Doesn't look too great, but I had to do a tester. So I'm gonna do one blob at a time. I don't need this bubble, come on. So it's one blob at a time, and I just need to keep my glue gel away from. Okay, I feel like that blob did not even show. I don't even know how to. If I remove the, can you see better without the flash? I really don't think so, but basically that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it off camera because I can't even see it on camera anyway. Okay, so this is how the nails are looking. I'm gonna try my best to just show you what I did there. I did try my best, okay? I don't particularly like this. I think now that I have tried this, I know for sure that I do not like this. So I'm just gonna put some of these ocean charms on my nails. I don't have a seahorse, so I am gonna use use a lot of stars because I have a lot of stars with gold caviar beads, just just to spice it up a little bit here and there. And I'm gonna do that to all the nails. I'm just showing you, but I don't know if I should like show everything at this point because I am so over the set. I don't know if I should show everything or just come back with nails that are done. Also, this child that's making a noise outside is just discouraging me with recording. Like, it's cold, I can't record at night, okay, and I can't keep my windows closed because the smell of monomer is just a lot. Anyway, all right, so there we have all the little details on the nails, and I think they're coming together. And I think the blue was a good choice because, ocean blue. But anyway, so this is the top coat that doesn't have bristles, and as you can see, it's a little bent because I had to close the thing, and I remember last time I couldn't close it because it was just hard at the bottom. So I am just gonna do this and maybe pour some out of here. I did put the top coat in hot water, so I don't know if that helped, honestly, but I really don't remember if this came like this or it's just because it's cold. I'm gonna apply top coat on top of everything. In fact, I want to wipe my nails all over again because look at how thick that is. Let's just leave it there for a while so we can have enough. I'm gonna wipe everything because I have some lint stuck on my nails because of the glue gel, so I'm gonna use gel finishing wipe first, and then I'm gonna use sanitizer after that. But I just want to wipe all the nails because the glue gel is sticky. It's not a no wipe, so I guess that's why we have all that dirt on the nails. It is actually about 10 a.m. right now, and I'm just wondering where this child gets all this energy from because this child is so loud and I don't like doing voiceovers, so this will have to do. Honestly, this will have to do, and I really try to do my nail set in silence, but the thought of doing voiceovers is just, no, it's not attractive. Already editing the videos is not my favorite thing to do, okay? So I'm not gonna add a lot of things that I don't like already to the steps of journaling my nail journey, okay? If I could upload the raw videos, I would, but I don't want to do that. Of course, it doesn't seem like this top coat has bristles in it, so I guess it came like that. I think it's one of the things like when you, but thing is, I really think I did swatch the top coat, and not because I wanted to see how it looked, but because I was comparing top coats, because I remember buying different branded top coats. So I feel like I did use this top coat, like using different top coats on different nails on one hand, or maybe this one wasn't part of that group of top coats that I got all together. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just so disappointed right now at this, but you know what, I'm still gonna use it because I bought it, so we don't waste over here. If you know, you know. I think I might as well just go on with 2 coats just because I can. And finally, this is how the nails are looking. I am so tired of this nail set. Honestly, I am tired. It put me through a lot, but let's keep the positive energy going, okay? I'm putting on this cuticle oil onto my cuticle areas. Oh my word, this nail set took a lot from me because honestly, like, firstly doing those shell 3Ds was so hard. It left my fingers so sticky and I did not like that. But I'm sure if I had the right gel, like a harder gel, the process wouldn't be as hard. And maybe if it was like a harder no wipe gel, then maybe I would have enjoyed the process. But I barely enjoyed the process of doing this. And then on top of that, the top coat did not have the bristles, and because I had poured out the top coat on my mixing plate, it cured on the mixing plate. I think the cold air that it got in contact with made it cure. I really don't know. It was just every time I applied it on my nails, it like I would apply chips of the top coat. So just the process of this wasn't too nice, honestly, and I don't know. I don't like how bulky they look. I did file them down well, but I think because of the design they look too bulky, but at least you can kind of see what I was trying to go for, right? Otherwise I can say at least I tried. I really did. What do you guys think about the nails? If you've watched this far, please leave a sea wave emoji in the comment section so that I know that you've watched all the way till the end. I appreciate you for watching. Please subscribe so that you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. And I hope you stay tuned for my next video. Thanks for watching once again. Bye.